Well, here we are as we're in the last few days of the general election campaign in Ross, Skye and Lochaber, and I've very much enjoyed coming round the doors, meeting people, and I think the message that we're putting across to people, there's three themes that we're talking about. One is that we need an end to austerity. Austerity hasn't worked. It's punishing the poor and the disadvantaged, while at the end of the day the government has continued to reward those that were responsible for the financial crisis, the bankers. They've invested $375 billion in quantitative easing. What we want is money to go into the real economy, to boost jobs, to boost investment, to improve our infrastructure. And that's why we in the SNP are proposing that we increase government spending by a modest 0.5% per annum. It will increase spending throughout the UK by £180 billion, giving hope to people. We can't carry on with the kind of pressures that people have been under for the last 5 years. And that the only significant party in this election which is standing up with a better alternative to end austerity is the Scottish National Party. Secondly, we know that the Scottish Government is popular. We know that the Government has protected the interests of Scottish people, whether it be in health, education or in many other areas. And we would want to do more. We were promised at the referendum that we'd get more powers for Scotland, but nothing has happened. The powers that have been offered by the Smith Commission still leave the majority of taxation and welfare decisions in Westminster. We need to make sure that we can protect the people of Scotland. We need to make sure we have the powers to grow the economy here. So I'm asking you, whether you voted yes or no, to vote for me, to make sure that we get a powerhouse parliament that can do the kind of things that the people of Scotland want. And then lastly, in this wonderful constituency of Ross, Skye and Lochaber, what we need is a hard-working local MP that will stand up for all the people in this constituency on the many local issues. And there are so many things that we need to fix. The fact that we pay the highest electricity prices in the whole of the country, a 15% premium to other parts of Scotland, that's unacceptable. And I'll press the government in Westminster to make sure that we get changes to that. The fact that we're not getting our fair dues when it comes to our crofters and farmers. The money that Europe has given Westminster that hasn't been passed on, £160 million that we should be benefiting from. And of course the importance of connectivity, whether it's transport or whether it's digital. We're in the slow lane when it comes to both these things. We need a strong voice that will stand up for all of you, and I'm urging all of you to vote for me as a hard-working MP, to go down and represent your interests. So vote for me, Ian Blackford, in the general election on the 7th of May. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you all after the election. Thank you.